I need your opinion regarding Goodman furnace blower motor problems.
Goodman is no good, that's the problem.
That doesn't help me since it is already installed.
If you've been stalling on replacing the air filter to the point it strains to bring air in, you may have worn out the blower motor.
I change out the air filters regularly if only to prevent mold growth that makes the whole house smell.
If there's moisture inside the system, you could have a blower motor rusting to the point it can't move.
I'm guessing adding oil isn't enough to prevent that.
Adding oil to some motors is straightforward, but failing to add it to a unit that needs it means the components rub against each other and heat up from friction.
If the motor gets hot enough, it will shut down.
And if the components are rubbing against each other enough, it will make regular noises of grinding and clunking even when it runs.
At that point, I should shut it down and get it replaced.
Before you rush to that conclusion, check the LED.
I only know that if it is off, the thing has no power.
The LED on the furnace has a flashing light pattern to indicate errors unless you have a control board that gives alphanumeric errors. For most Goodman furnaces, 2 LED flashes is the error for the draft blower not working.
That error can also mean the pressure switch circuit is erroring out.
At least you can reset or replace the pressure switch before assuming you have to replace the blower motor or start trying to figure out the motor's wiring. 3 flashes means the induced draft blower is operating at the wrong time or speed.
I know it would run too slow to generate the right airflow if the parts are wearing out.
The same could be true if it has insufficient airflow through an air filter.
But if I replace the air filter and it still runs slow, the motor needs to be replaced.
The only caveat is that 3 LED flashes also means there may be an open pressure switch or open pressure switch circuit.
Then I can flip the switch to closed and run it again before I assume an expensive repair is necessary.
Blockages in the flue or pressure switch hose kinks could also cause insufficient airflow.
And anything like that would also make the motor work harder longer, accelerating wear and tear.
4 LED flashes could equal an open primary limit circuit, loose wiring to the limit circuit or blocked air filters.
The air filters have their own color code. The darker they are, the more they need to be replaced.
9 flashes of the LED means the high stage pressure switch isn't closing when the draft blower is running, whether that is a bad pressure switch, blocked pressure switch hose, blocked flue, loose wiring or motor control problem, I don't know.
At least now I have ideas of what to check before assuming it is the motor.
And if you have a furnace control board with alphanumeric error codes, it can tell you, hey, the motor is overheating, or give a specific error that it is the pressure switch.